Let's go. Let's go. What's happening? How's everybody? Falsey's here, Notorious Sledge, and Nixia. But where is here? I mean, Adam. I can't remember to call you Adam, which is weird because my name is Adam. Ocelot's here. What is going on, Moose? This man is consistent. That's right. I'm a consistent streamer. I stream on occasion. Leroy Jenkins is here. Hey, Tasteful Elk. Sebastian's here. I just did a finger prick and I'm bleeding. I would like it to stop. I'm not diabetic, by the way. Don't get triggered. People get triggered when you tell them you care about your blood glucose and you're not diabetic. What's going on? Did you get your 8? My 8 what? What's up, Rohit? My 8. My iPhone 8? What is an 8? Hours? Oh, 8 hours of sleep. Yes, I did. Nixie, users sleep, same thing. I gotta get music going. Hang on. Okay, that was a non-event. Never mind. Don't hang on. I'm done. I did it. I got music going. Turns out you just have to press a button. You got 1 hour of sleep? Is that for real? Your Vercel Twitch badge. How'd you get that? What do you have to do to get a Vercel Twitch badge? I'll take one. Let's see. Cheer 1. Oh, if you cheer a single bit, you get to be Vercel. Oh no, I can't get rid of that. I can't get rid of the thing. There we go. I noticed your website now says you're live. Did it work? I fixed it this morning. Just had to make a call from the client because I don't understand how caching works in Next.js app directory. It's everything is cached. If you go to the page, it's like caching in the docs, and you want to learn how does caching work in the app directory. And there's like this crazy diagram, and there's like 45 different things that it caches. And I was like, nope, doing it from the client. We're gonna make a call from the client. Sounds good. Fixed it this morning. That's right, Kuba. I spend like an hour at my desk doing piddly things, messing with my dot files, whatever. Just doing stuff every morning, first thing. Like not work. And before I start streaming. Rewrite it in Astro. I've done quite a bit of Astro work. But I won't be rewriting this one in Astro probably. Why did I use Next.js? I think I'll probably port it. I mean, the bits of it that are Next.js specific are very minimal. I think I will port it to like when they settle on all the remix React Router 7 stuff. When I say settle, Dax, I know the SST guys are kind of working on making that the default React component in SST. Once that happens, I'll probably port it over to that. Or I could go solid start if I want to just do away with React. The reason I think I stuck with React is all of my overlays are written in React, and I was bringing a bunch of elements from my overlays into my website, and I thought it'd just be the least resistance, path of least resistance, if I just went with React. Anyway, did I just leak an SST secret? That'll probably happen on occasion. Why is Next.js so popular? Seems like a nightmare. You know, Nixia, it's I think it was really popular, and then it kind of became a nightmare in some sense. Like the app directory is definitely the biggest step towards I don't know what is going on, or just like mental overhead. And they would say, and a lot of people would say, for good reason, there's lots of great things about what they're doing and making the network disappear and all that. But it is a lot of mental overhead. I think eventually they'll get there with the docs and they'll figure out how to make it simpler to understand. Like, I don't have a problem understanding the basic concepts. I don't have a problem understanding React server components. I just have a hard time navigating their docs right now with the split between the app and pages directory and all the utilities that work across one or the other, and then the server versus client components, and then the caching. Just the caching story is like, if I want to fetch data on the server, and then like sometimes I want it to be updated It's not clear to me. I'm sure there's a clear answer, like revalidate or something. I don't know. Spent way too much time tinkering with dot files. Now I have them working cross-platform. Cross-platform. Do you use more than one operating system, or do you just do that so that anyone that wants to like clone your dot files can take off with it? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on with the Next.js thing. I don't think they're trying to be like. I don't think they're trying to create complexity for complexity's sake. But from the outside, it kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Like, I don't think that would be their motivation. I can't imagine why they would want to do that. But from the outside, it's like, are you trying to make it more complicated? GNU Stow with Mac. That's what I use. Personal Linux Servers WSL Windows work requirement. So I use GNU Stow on a Mac for my dot files. So then on Linux, it's different. You don't use Stow, I guess. Is that how that works? Is Stow just needed on Mac? As a user who's too lazy to be following all these things, yes, it's too complicated. I also think like some complication brings cool features, and that's cool. I'm not totally opposed to things getting more complex over time. I don't know, abstractions are interesting. Like the layers that we're operating at now, it really just depends on how long you've been doing this stuff for you to understand everything below the current layer. I definitely wouldn't want to be new in programming today. Sorry if you're listening and you're new in programming today. I just wouldn't want to be. I feel like it'd be a tough time to be entering the programming workforce. Man, I can't wait to get my haircut. I get a haircut today and a beard trim. I'm just going to let him do the whole thing. The beard, the hair, all of it. I'm just going to lay there and do your worst. But man, I need it. Need a haircut. All right, lots to do on Terminal today. New day, new Adam. That's right, Seabolts. Let's do it. I don't need to belabor this. So it says I'm live on adam.dev. That feels good. If you didn't see, I have a new site. And obviously my website is adam.dev because my username is adam.dev. Frosty Suds, thanks so much for the Prime sub. It's Prime. It's a Prime sub. You only get one of them, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you using that one on me. Sorry for the link just dropping if you're curious, though, since you're a fellow Stow user. Oh, I am curious. Are these your dot files? I also dropped a link. Sorry for the link, everyone. Oh, cool. Okay. That's so cool. So this is how it works across the different environments. Very cool, Sinher. I love it. Okay, before I switch over, I'm going to read it a little bit more here. Yo, Alexi, what's up? Welcome to chat, Frosty Suds. Yeah, man, your workshop was great. Have a free sub. Hey, thanks. Are you one of the workshop participants? I've been a dev for soon 3 years. First projects at work were Angular and AngularJS, then Vue, and then some React and Svelte. Someone at my front door. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know these frameworks. Aren't that difficult to learn, but it just feels like they do a lot of work that isn't necessary. And they don't make things super more easy. I feel the same way. Well, they make some things super way more easy. Because I have tried doing some vanilla JavaScript stuff, kind of for the memes, but also like we rebuilt statmuse.com with Astro. And Astro has this pattern where you can just like drop TypeScript in a script tag and it'll do the transpilation and all that. So it's like kind of a middle ground where at least you're getting to use TypeScript, but you're not using a framework. You're just manipulating DOM elements. Turns out I understand why all these reactive frameworks exist. I do understand why they exist because you start doing anything complicated and you're like, oh, I'm going to have to like recreate more DOM elements. How am I going to do that? It gets like real annoying real fast. And the amount of code that it takes to do something that would be like very easy in React, it gets unwieldy. Nice doing the same thing when you're looking right into my soul. I got a teleprompter so I can look right at you guys. Just right at your faces. What's wrong with the overlay? Uh-oh. What happened to the overlay? Did I hit a... What's wrong? Tell me. What's wrong with the overlay? I am way too dumb or lazy to set up NeoVim. I have a setup, but it's nowhere near where I want it. Astro makes web components really nice to use as well. Yeah, I've not tried the web components thing. We actually almost did the web components thing with StatMuse. Almost. And then I ended up landing on, we used Svelte instead. What's wrong with the overlay, Ocelot? You know me. I don't know if you know me, but like, you say there's something wrong with my setup, and I'm gonna like freak out and just think about it nonstop. Overlay was showing something else. It might have been the terminal shop shilling overlay. I don't know. Yeah, there's some of that. We definitely do some terminal.shop shilling. What is this? Oh, we had a build error. I don't need to. No. All right. Let's just see if I got everything working at the end of yesterday. So optimistic updates and all that stuff, super annoying, right? In short, what's the point of web components? Oh yeah, somebody answer that. I'm not gonna go into it. What if you used your Git activity for the pixels transition? Oh, that's a great idea, Beware. Oh, did you know my overlays are open source and anyone can contribute the little transitions? In fact, I didn't create any of the ones that you see. So I can't remember. Curse. So there's a few people that did the ones you see now. It's kind of fun. You can just like add them at will. Okay. So what I did yesterday, I got all the optimistic updates done off stream. So now you can add stuff to the cart, and it optimistically updates. Feels good. And then in the background, it's doing the server calls and all that. We can look at the code if anyone cares. And I had to do some stuff just now to make sure it didn't do out of order. So if I do these like real fast, like I shouldn't see any weird updates to the UI. Yeah, nice. I had one little quirk where I wasn't handling the ordering, and I was like stomping on each other when they came in out of order. Anyway. OMG! Jens, what's up? Jens, I miss you. It's been so long. What's going on? This is the best part about coming back to streaming is like, there's these moments where someone comes in a couple weeks. I've been streaming for a couple weeks, but like people don't know that. And then they come in and it's like, I keep having these moments of seeing people for the first time in so long. What's going on? There's still so many people that haven't made it back since I started streaming. So I'm going to have more of these moments. Welcome to chat, a frail old lady. Classic object, I know, right? We actually stole that one from someone who said something on Twitter like, you should do an object. We're like, yes, we should. That's a great idea. Don't you like Control L instead of typing clear every single time? What? Wait a minute. What? Control L? Wait, what? Wait. What? Your terminal is too small. I forgot I did that. You're telling me Control L? How did I not know this was the thing? How did I not know that was a thing? Alexi, you just saved me so many typings. Because I have this tick where I just constantly do clear. Now I can just do Control L and get a room, you two. How you been, Yins? I miss you. Let's see. Like a dog that feels like they haven't seen you in years when you were only away for an hour. Yeah, exactly. What made you guys decide against Astro with web components at StatMuse? So what made us decide not to do web components? Just feeling like, is this my mug? Is my mug like, is the paint coming off? What is going on? What is on my hand? Okay. It started to feel like web components, the path was too not trodden. Is that the word? There were not enough people going down the path of web components, and it just feels bad sometimes to go out there on a limb and like do something that not a lot of other people chose to do. So I felt like going a little more mainstream. There's some cool stuff going on with web components, and it's not all like the Wild West. lit. We looked at some stuff, you know. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know, like, the crowd that's like super into web components, and I hope I'm not offending anyone here, because I'm sure we'd have a great time talking through this in person. On the internet, it starts to sound very inflammatory. But generally speaking, the web component proponents, sorry, as soon as I saw that opportunity, I just got so excited to take it. The web component proponents seem to be the, like, very, like, old school web dev, like, if you use JavaScript, you suck. I know web components are JavaScript, but it's like, if you don't make something that backports to 1996, then you hate people and all of the people that use the web the way the web should be used. It's like that crowd. I'm sorry. I love some people in that crowd. I have friendships that I hold dear. I genuinely do. I'm not just saying that. And it makes it harder for me publicly to say things sometimes that just, like, annoy me about that crowd. Anyway, I have a lot of situations like that where I have a friendship. I have, like, one person that I'm a friend with that falls into a camp that generally annoys me, and I never want to say anything about that camp because I think of that one friend reading my tweets, and I'm like, I would say a lot of things if not for you. You know what I mean? Okay. The mug that is... Okay, I just realized I wasn't reading any of this. 404 not found, Mike. We have 404 in our presence. Welcome to chat, 404. You belong here. We're gonna sell some 404 coffee. Okay. Well, we got so much to do. What am I doing? That's a good reason. You know about Control A and Control E in a long command, right? Oh no. There's more new things to learn. I don't know about Control A and Control E. I just don't actually know that much about the terminal. I just sell coffee from the terminal, okay? So if I'm typing a long command, like SST, yeah, let's say I'm doing that, and then I do Control A, what does Control A do? Or Control E? I'm not seeing the Control A and the Control E. It's possible skill issues. It's possible I've broken, it's possible that I've broken something in my dot files. I don't know. I'd love to know what it is, though. Okay, here we go. Where's Dax? Is Dax here? I unbanned him. Where's Bertrand? You can also Command K to clear. Okay. You feel that way about SQLite, Nixia? I don't have an opinion on SQLite yet. I do know Aaron Francis teaching a course. It's coming out very soon. I saw on Twitter this morning. That makes me very interested. I know he'll do amazing work. It'll be awesome, and I want to watch it and consume it. Welcome to chat, Abney. Hello, Abney. Jump to start in. Oh, that jumps to the start end of the command. Gotcha. Okay. Oh my God. Oh, did somebody talk about the Node 0.4? Okay, yeah, Frosty says. Yeah, the Node 0.4. That guy. And I'm sure he's a lovely guy in person, but on the internet, that guy is an example of that web crowd that he probably loves web components. He probably gets off on web components every morning. He's like, web component. That was just gross. I shouldn't do that. Welcome to chat, Deadass Chillin'. Control K clears the line. Control K, what was the first one? I've already forgotten the first one. What was the first one I just learned? Control L clears the whole thing. Dax was banned because Bertrand has fun just banning him occasionally. Okay, I'm gonna just keep moving. I feel like I gotta read this. Web components are nowhere near as nice to use as framework components, but they work kind of well instead of attaching logic manually to elements, especially if you do HTMX kind of thing, where you inject your stuff right into the page. Yeah, see, that's what. Then the reason I almost went with web components, like StatMuse is like this very Wikipedia-like site. It's like a lot of pages. More than it is like an app, it's more like a website. And so it felt aligned to do like the progressive enhancement thing. But then as soon as you start thinking, I should do progressive enhancement, you start like ending up in that crowd. And you're like, I hate JavaScript. JavaScript sucks. Just kind of starts happening. Well-deserved ban. Exactly. Okay, I gotta get back to work. I guess I'm not done with my coffee. Okay, we've got a shop that we can navigate, we can add to cart, and it's all using the new APIs. Feels good. Now I need to be able to go to the cart page. That's the next thing. So let's fix the cart page. It's in here somewhere. Okay, update cart. I want to go ahead and just delete this one right here. I don't know what this was supposed to be. Update selected cart item quantity. That's dumb. It's the same exact thing as update cart. It's literally the same code, and I'm not writing that code again. I'm sure there was a reason why I did it that way and the first time. I don't know. Update selected cart item. This is different. This is like I'm navigating in the cart. So the cart is like a page, right? Here is the cart page. So this is now just going to be update cart. And instead, I got to pass in the selected. So maybe I need a little function for just getting the selected cart item. Because we have this cart selected state. It's just the index of the items in the cart. We have a similar thing in shop.go. Down here, update selected. No, that's not it. Wait, no. I think I created a little helper function. Where was that? Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was in cart, actually. Get selected cart item. Yeah. So this is annoying because this is based on... Oh, so you pass this a product variant ID and you get the cart item for it. That's cool. Yo, Hyper, what's up? I'm good. How are you? Do web components have to be classes? I'm not sure, AT. The examples I've seen also were classes. I'm not sure if that's a hard requirement. I think it actually might be. No mass updates for all items at once. What a shame. Adam, was this your first Golang experience or use in anger? It's not my first experience. I messed around with Go a bit, like 5 years ago. I started building a little CLI app. I was using what is it, Commander or Cobra? Which one is the one in Go and which one's the one in JavaScript? I've used both. I used the one that was in Go to build like a thing. Jens, just flex my 10x skills. My 2 oldest boys are on summer break from school now. Gave them a 5-minute intro on how to paint outdoors. Nice. They're now refreshing the paint on our garden shed. Wow. Tomorrow you'll introduce the hedge trimmer. It is a wonderful thing when you're like, I've got a 9-year-old. When you've got a kid that's getting old enough to actually help and do stuff around the house, and then when they get motivated, like to earn money for chores, it gets very nice. We're still kind of in the very early stages of it, but it's nice. Always a pleasure to see you, Hyper, in my chat. Okay, so get selected cart item. This is effectively the code that I need right over here. So I need to get, actually just update cart takes the product variant ID and then it does a call to that get selected cart item. So I don't need to call that. I just need to pass the thing. And let's see, update cart. How do I do it in the shop over here? I just get the product variant ID that way. It's the same concept, except instead of shop selected, it would be cart selected. And what's wrong with this? There might be something wrong with this, actually. This might not be correct. Let me think about this. So the products is an array of products, all the products. The cart selected index is based on items in the cart. It's not based on, and this is not going to work. It's not based on all products. It's an index based on just items in the cart. So this won't work. Think. I got to think. So I got to go through all the items in the cart to figure out the variant ID, right? Oh. Well, this is easy. m.cart or .state.cart.remote.items. Haha. Wait. What's wrong with that? Because that's what the select is based on in the cart view, right? this code is dumb and bad too. This is going away for sure. I don't know what that code is for. But I hate it. I really hate it. Okay. Cart remote items. Yeah, update this right here. State cart selected. Oh, it uses that get cart keys. What is that about? I don't know. We'll come back to that. But I think this is the idea generally. I'm going through the different cart items, and those can't be. Can I not index those? Oh, it's because it doesn't have a variant. It's like this is just gonna have product variant ID on it. Yeah. So is this dumb? What am I doing? I'm going through and I'm saying I need the variant ID of the current selected cart item. I think this is good. I think it's good. Just like that. I think this is all good. I'm not ready for payment yet. But I am in the shop. I'm ready to say you can navigate to the cart now. What is it? Cart switch? Oh, in the header. Yeah, here we go. Okay. I think this is a step in the right direction. Now, from the cart, you can what? Increase the quantity. You can navigate around. And I just enabled in the shop where you can navigate to the cart. This will make more sense when I show you the cart. Is this hooked up to a DB? It is now. It wasn't, but it is now. Good morning, Motown. I have some feedback on stat news for you to pass along. Okay. Last night I was trying to look up the league leaders for OPS in the NL and noticed it wasn't an option. I had to look up the two players individually rather than being able to see a table of the results. Really? Hang on. This sounds like a common statistic. Statmuse.com. Let's do this. So this is an MLB question. You're saying league leaders, NL leaders, let's see, OPS leaders in the NL. How would I want to phrase that? OPS seems like such a, yeah, so that's possible. It's just maybe when you said league leaders, that threw it off because, let's see, like if I said league leaders in OPS in the NL, I wonder if that breaks it. No, that still works. I wonder how you phrased it, Motown, because that's what you're looking for, right? National League OPS leaders. I love when I just have all my state in the model all the time, unironically. Any idea how I get aerospace to work good with multiple monitors? So beware, I've got the multiple monitor setup, but I just use this one for Twitch chat, and I haven't really needed to move workspaces around on that one. I don't know how I would. So that's a question in my mind. I know they talk about multiple monitors in the docs. So in the aerospace docs, they acknowledge multiple monitors, and I know there's something going on there. I just know I have one workspace on this monitor at all times, and I never change it. So I guess that would not work if you have anything more complicated. I really love that the players are drawings rather than real photos. I know, right? AT, that's Michael Walchuk. I think I have a thing. Yeah, they're all illustrated by Michael Walchuk. He's been at StatNews for like 8 or 9 years. That's what he does every single day. It's really great. There's some stuff there, but the monitor focus seems funky. Yeah, I feel like at some point I'm going to want to do something more complicated than just have Twitch chat on this monitor, and I'll have to cross that bridge. Haven't had to do it yet. Okay. Let's get over here. And what was I doing? I just made a change, right? Yeah. Just made a change. Let's play with it. Okay, so we got our cart. Now I can add stuff to the cart, and then I can go to the cart. Ha! The cart view. It's broken. Unknown, huh? Okay. So I think this is that dumb code that I hate. Remember I just said I hate this code? Yeah, let's get rid of it. I want to look at what it does, and then I want to delete it. I just want to delete the function and say, get out of here, function. Remote items. So we get the, okay, what? We get an array of ints. the size of the number of items from the cart. We go through each item. If the quantity is greater than 0, we append the key. What is the key? What is this key? It's an int. It's the index? What was I doing here? This is dumb. This is just dumb. I'm just deleting that function. Actually, I want to practice something. Daff. Does it work in Go? Okay, not quite. My tree sitter is like not right or something, because I can never, like, when I want to do fun things like delete a function, it never works. It always deletes too much. So maybe if I do like dap, yeah, no, not quite. Dap, no. What's the other one? There's all these ways you can delete things. Bertrand's here. Where do I find the explainer for this camera angle cut? You know, send her. I gotta make one. I've got an Edelkrone rig, and my camera moves around just on a loop. I haven't ever written it out. I need to do it. Wait, what? You just met the nicest Twitch streamer? I'm no longer your NR3? What's an NR3? I don't even know what an NR3 is to know if I should be upset. If someone could tell me why I can't just dap that or daff it. Okay, we deleted the keys thing because that was dumb. That was just not needed. I don't know what's going on there. So update selected card item. Maybe I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out why I had that. Okay, so if I want to update selected card item, how is this different from the shop code in here that updates? Where is that? Update selected, it's like down here. Yeah. How is it different from this? It feels like the same exact code, just a different state that it's operating on. So update selected just goes through, first it calculates next, easy. And then does what? Says selected next. As long as it's not greater than max or less than 0, it does the thing. What does this one do? This one says if it's empty, return. Okay, so if the card is empty, you can't navigate. That makes sense. That's fair. But then we do this keys thing. So we calculate next. Makes sense. And then if it's less than 0, we say you can't do that. Okay, so here, like length of keys, shouldn't that be length of... That should be length of m.state.cart.remote.items. Done. That's it. I don't understand. What was the hard part about this? Well, I don't understand. Cart selected. That's it. I don't need the key stuff, whatever that was. Okay. I don't understand. I just don't even know what that code was doing. And then down here, what is this code doing? Again, I don't need keys. I need m.state.cart.remote. Maybe it was about the sorting? Maybe it was the sorting. How does this work? This is a card item. So that's just item. Right? And then we have the index. What am I doing? Okay, so here we go. So when I want to get the actual product info, then I need to get it out of the products array. But I can do that by just looking at the product ID, because the card item has the variant ID. Okay, there's code to do this somewhere. I've already written this code. Where did I write that? Where is that? Get selected card item. Yeah. So this gives me the cart item from a product variant ID. But I need the opposite. I need the product. So I need a get product. It's not the opposite, but it's like the yin to the yang, you know what I mean? Is that the opposite? That's the opposite. OPS league leader NL messes up for some reason, but if you add an S to leader, it works? Oh no. Let me try this. OPS, can I buy sports stats in the terminal? Not yet. Number 3, I was your number 3. I would love to know, Bertrand, your streamer order. Can you please tell me? Your top 5 or something? Does that mean I'm number 4? Who was the nice one that you met? OPS League Leader NL. So OPS league leader NL. Oh, what is that? And if I say leaders, oh, what a bummer. I don't understand. I'll pass that along to the team, Ocelot. I see it. Not sure why it did come back with anything for me last night. Yeah, Motown, it was probably something brittle that should have worked that didn't work. I like how the title totally matches what's happening on the screen. What's the title? Building a sports statistics shop in the terminal? The Coppinger. Charlie? Okay. So they're better than me? I'm feeling a little self-conscious now, Bertrand. I hope you are pleased with yourself. I guess I need some competition for number 3. Can you tell me your top 5? I want to know who number 1 and number 2 are. Please, Bertrand. Is this why you were late to my stream? I mean, no big deal. I'm just extremely offended, but okay, get, what is this? This is get product. And I want to pass it a cart item ID. Is that what I want to do? The problem is new cart items don't have an ID. Maybe we just pass it the actual cart item. Yeah, let's just pass it. Let's just pass the cart item. Cart item. Terminal.cart item, and it returns a terminal product, right? Okay, so we're kind of doing the inverse of what we were doing before. The yin to the yang, you know what I mean? Welcome, Transium. This is Golang. Yes, I cheated on you. Okay, 1 and 2 is Dax. He is the Coppinger and 4 is you. That's funny. Oh, that's too funny. English, you? It's Golang, Transium. Bertrand's a memer. Disregard, please. Okay. Not just a memer. You're more than a memer. Why is cart item... Oh, redeclared in this block. Okay, so what is the opposite of this code? The opposite of this code is... What's the word I'm looking for? It's not opposite, but it's like... The inverse. The inverse? It's barely Golang. Ouch. So the inverse, if I want to return a product... I don't know if I still need to return the index, but I'm going to just be consistent with this one. And I should rename that to get cart item, not selected cart item. Because you're passing a product variant ID. There's no notion of... I just don't want to rename it yet. I'm going to rename it in a second. So we're going to go through the not this, but products. Okay? And if item, I'm going to call it a product instead, because it's a product. If product dot variance 0 dot ID equals cart item dot product variant ID. Look at me flying around today. I'm just flying around. Now I've got the index, and I need to say this is a product. If index is -1, there is no product. That's a bad thing, actually. Return nil -1. That's just bad. I don't know what's going to happen in that case. But this case is going to be products index. No? Oh, cart item. That should be product. Flying around, people. I'm flying around. So that's get product. And we're going to use that right down here. Right here. So m.get product. And we're going to pass the cart item just like that. No. Cart item as, well, that was what this was for, right? What's wrong with that? Oh, it returns 2 values. I don't need the index, right? No. Okay. Done. We got rid of that dumb code and we replaced it with some new dumb code. Inverse, converse, contrapositive. When was the last time you got ASL'd? Oh man, like when we were kids on Yahoo Messenger and or on the chess. Remember like the chess things? What is that? It's a gnat. Like you go to those like chess chat rooms. ASL. Hello, Cynic. What's up? 16 female Cali you. That's funny. Okay. This code should work now. Oh, I want to rename that function like I said I would. This should be just update card item. Right. Okay. Oh wait, what am I doing? No. That's not the function. How'd you guys let me do that? Update selected cart item. No, I want to update this function. Get selected cart item. This should be get cart item. Okay. So given a product variant ID, you can get the cart item. Given a cart item, you can get the product. Cool. Okay. Doing stuff. This should run now. And it should actually display a cart. We're just working through the app systematically, fixing all the new stuff, all the API breakages. Okay, so we've got some stuff in the cart. Just 3 objects. Now I'm gonna hit cart. Still unknown, huh? What's the problem here? What is the problem? Let's actually look at the cart view. Cart is not empty, so that shouldn't be triggering. So we're going through all items in the cart. If item quantity is greater than 0, which we should have some of these. I wonder what's printing out as unknown. We don't have a product name unknown, right? Only Americans smart enough to answer the question age, sex, language with a state and not an actual language. That's funny. Can I make a bot that creates 10,000 Twitch accounts and make them all redeem the chance at a MacBook? Transium, I don't know about the Twitch policies, if you'll be able to pull that off. If it were Twitter, I'm sure you could pull it off. Seems to be very easy to create bots over on Twitter. Its location, is it not? Oh, yeah. You guys are talking about ASL. Does anyone know the answer to why my code is broken? That'd be great. Lines? Okay. Maybe I should print out lines, like log it. We should be adding to it here. Let's just go through it. Product, get product. I'm gonna actually log that. .info, product. And then, what else do I want to log? That should be logging just the one product, or what was it, object. And then subtotal space. So here's where we create the line. And then lines append. Yeah, line style render. Okay. What's all this code? Is this important? This might be important. No. I feel like that's a duplicate of this. We have the line style. I wonder why I left that like that, though. Why did I leave that? Render C checkout. Wait a minute. This is appending to the lines. What does line style look like? I don't know. I can't figure out what this is about. Let's just log log.info lines. Okay. Run the code again. I really need to get air going so that my Golang has some like live reload. That'd be cool. That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're gonna go to the cart, and then where is all the stuff that it should have logged? That is a user. It did not log at all. Why? This code isn't even running. Wait a minute. This should definitely run if this view is being rendered. Is this view not even being rendered? What? Wait, no, it has to be. We just navigated to the cart. Wait a minute. Cart view. Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha! Turns out, you gotta make sure you find all the places that you commented out and uncomment them. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Alright. This should work now. I just literally wasn't rendering it. Language probably makes more sense. Are you guys still talking about ASL? This TUI looks so sick. Thanks so much, Cynic. Is this hosted on Lambda or EC2? Neither. The SSH app is actually hosted on Fargate. So it's okay, go to the cart. Look at that. Look at that beautiful cart. $2,200, $4,400. Not true. That's not how much the coffee costs. Ignore that. It's hosted on Fargate. So the SSH app is a containerized application, if you will. DigitalOcean, $5 droplet, exactly. Okay, we got to fix so many things. For one, I can't add. None of the keyboard stuff is working. But also, we shouldn't render the price like that. That's not right. We got to divide by 100. There's a reason for that. DAX made all the numbers like pennies, so there's no fractions, which is smart. It's all just integers. When you're dealing with money, turns out that's the easiest way. Just make it all integers. So take the smallest unit of measurement or denomination or whatever, in our case pennies for USD. Where is that? Down here. I think there's like a subtotal function. Where is it? Oh, right here. So subtotal is a float 64. Should not be a float 64. But if I just divide that by 100, I think we're in good shape. So I'm going to fix the one thing, but I need to fix the navigation. What happened to, why do none of these work? So like update selected cart item. I expected that to work at least. If cart is empty, I wonder if that's triggering as true. Is it possible? No, because the code down there that renders the view would do the thing. Selected equals next. Update cart. Well, do I have more code commented out in here that I shouldn't? No. Let's just test it again. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on. Welcome to chat, Demons Donut. First time seeing such a well thought out streaming setup. Love it. Thank you so much. Calm programming. Welcome to chat. That production value moving camera. Yeah. The moving camera it's a little extra. Don't accept change. I thought terminal.shop was hosted on an Amazon Fire Stick at Dax's house. That would be cool. Looking at migrating from Lambda to Fargate seems like a good middle ground between Lambda and EC2. Yeah, I wouldn't run anything on EC2 personally if I can avoid it. In 2024, I feel like Fargate is if you need like a long-lived process. So I use Fargate for my personal site even because I need a WebSocket connection to Twitch. So I use Fargate, but I would not want to manage individual EC2 instances these days. But we use Lambda for some stuff, like our API is all Lambda based. It's just the actual SSH session you establish is with a containerized app running on Fargate. Okay, we're gonna go to the cart. The price looks right now. That's good. So why don't my keys work? Well, let's think about this. So it should be the up and down arrows. I think J and K should work too. I guess I should just make sure. Yeah, no, it's not working. Okay. So let's see. Cart update. I'm assuming this code is running. I guess, should I assume it's running? Does escape work? Oh, escape doesn't work. It's not even going back to the... maybe this isn't running. Maybe none of this code is running. Why would cart update not run? Oh, I'm so dumb. I gotta remember to uncomment the stuff. There's gonna be somewhere in here where cart update is called. Oops. Did I just... What? Cart update. Here. I'm not passing the command. This is kind of wonky, but we have to do it this way. Just little things. Paper cuts. Welcome to chat. Copious girth. Fargate is good for long-lived and cost-effective stuff. Yes, it is. One of the mods is forced to sit behind Adam with a camera at all times. That's funny. How do you know someone uses serverless? They'll tell you. There might be EC2s involved. Yeah, there's EC2s involved in everything. Oh yeah, there you go. Russell just said so. Everything. It's all built on top of like a handful of primitives. Welcome to chat, Sammy. That's why you don't use code folding. Exactly. Copious girth. Welcome to chat, Steve Condi. Yeah, when I said that name, I kind of like chuckled inside. Like, what did I just say? You end up missing things for no reason. Yeah, the code folding screwed me up there, didn't it? I shouldn't have used it. Lithium's here. What's up, Lithium? Okay. We're in the cart. Ooh, I can change the quantity? No. I'm changing the selected item, but it's broken? Oh, you know what? There are cart items that have a quantity of 0. Therefore, let's see if this works. Yeah, okay, so I can change the quantity, and everything looks good. Oh, I need to optimistically update the subtotal of the item itself. Look at that. See the delay? This is optimistic updates, everybody. Look at this. So I'm updating the quantity in real time, but then you're seeing the server come in and update the subtotal. Feels bad. Got to fix it. And then the other thing we got to fix is, you see how I'm changing? I'm going from segfault and I want to navigate down. So I hit the down arrow and there's nothing selected. And I hit down arrow again. Object selected. I hit down arrow again and there's nothing selected. It's because the other items are in there. They just have quantity 0. Does that make sense? The other coffees, the other blends. Let's see. Programming. What's up with the lighting? No fake bird noises? I don't have the window open. It's not fake. Those are real bird noises, Bertrand. What switches? They are mode signal switches. I use all mode keyboards, and turns out their switches are better than all the other switches I've tried. Like, I've tried lots of the, like, famous switches, you know? Oils and whatevers. All of them. These are so good. They're really good. Let's see. Sup, Adam? What's up, Alex? I understand terminal dev and terminal prod, but what's the terminal account for? That's just the management account. That's the management account, and then dev and prod. How do you do serverless? Like, how do you share common business logic between endpoints? I don't get this. I'm 19, still learning. Probably should just Google this. Don't Google it, Cynic. I could point you to some good repos to look at. So if you want to know how to do serverless the right way, go to github.com/sst/console. This is a little dated. Like, I don't think this is how Dax would build new projects. I know it's not because I've seen him build new projects. But you could start there. That's a good example of Dax is very heavy into the domain-driven design. But serverless doesn't have to be nuts. And some people build serverless apps that are just like a bunch of YAML files gluing AWS services together. It doesn't have to be that. You can still use programming languages and build serverless stuff. Serverless can kind of become like an implementation detail, just like an infrastructure deployment detail. Is it worthwhile to host on Amazon? Why not just put a server inside a rack somewhere? That's an option, Lithium. I don't personally like, so the reason I like building serverless stuff, and the word serverless is such a trigger word, but the reason I like building with SST and building this particular way is I don't like thinking about operating systems anymore. Like, I don't even like doing containerized stuff because it's like a little too low for me. Like, I don't want to think about patches or anything about operating systems, I want to operate at the level of like my language's runtime. That's where I want to operate and just forget about everything else. I'm kind of accepting that abstraction in life, in my career. Like, I'm just going to think about this is a node process or it's a Golang process or whatever, and I'm not thinking about where Go is installed. I guess Go isn't really installed. I mean, it's like that's a compiled language, but I'm not thinking about where Node.js is installed or anything below that. I just want to think about I'm writing a Node app, and my code's going to run in a Node context with this Node version, and that's all I want to think about. That's personally why I like the serverless stuff. Okay. Beware. They do their own switches. Mode does have switches, and they're amazing. I'm disappointed Adam didn't program in fake nature noises into the overlay. That'd be fun. Tell the 19-year-old to buy your course. No, I don't want new people buying my course. My course isn't even for sale yet. Good morning, Leo Code. Yeah, the campaigning. I know, Alex. It's something. Let's see. So definitely not Chad. I kind of am in the middle of the forest, the Mark Twain National Forest in America. That's where I live in the Ozarks. Sometimes I open the window and you get to hear the sounds of the forest. SSC has a decent tutorial on their website too. Yeah, they probably got some good stuff. Welcome to chat, Ghost Orca. Hello, Adam on the internets. Hello, Ghost Orca. Also on the internets. Didn't AWS go from serverless to monolith? You like how I worded that, Lithium? Good. What do you mean by did AWS go serverless to monolith? You mean that team? There was a team that famously like moved off of Lambda, because sometimes it does make sense depending on your workload. So that may be what you're referring to. Where the binary runs, exactly. That's what I don't want to think about. Okay. Talking about Lambda more specifically, Prime Video. Yeah, the Prime Video team. Where did you say you were from before the Ozarks TV show made the region better known? I didn't, Sinher. I mean, like, I would say I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and people, their eyes would just glaze over. So I'm very thankful for that show. It actually put us on the map, literally. I can say the Ozarks, and people generally know what that is because of Netflix. Thank you, Netflix. Thank you, Jason Bateman. Okay, we got to fix stuff. Let's go into the cart. We got to fix... okay, so when we navigate here, when we navigate through... look at me with the code folding. Update selected cart item. This should not... remember that dumb code that I was like, stupid code, and I deleted it all? This is why I had that code, because I need to filter out those that don't have a quantity. So the index of the cart item is based on only items that have a quantity, and I don't want to bring that code back. I'm going to rewrite it to be less dumb and bad. Did you know Brad Pitt's from... He is from Springfield. It's true. Brad Pitt tried to put us on the map. Nobody really knew that fact, though, so it didn't really work. But Brad Pitt from Springfield. Me and Brad got that in common, you know what I mean? Okay. So quantity has to be greater than 0. So when I get the index... It's not this. It's not the length of all the items. It's the length of the items. Let's do this. Count. Okay. And then let's do this. 4. Nope. 4. Is it arrow key? Yeah. This. It started to write it for me. Yeah. If item quantity is greater than 0, count plus equals 1. Right? This is how I get the actual count. Right? Yes. So now I don't have to do max. Oh, that's just max. Right? And I can just delete this. Feels good. So that code should work. Oh, there's another spot, though. It's in the view where we render... This code's going to kind of be duplicated. But it's better than having that stupid function. I really hated that function. I don't know why. So when we get the product... Where is that? Oh, right here. Maybe. Item... so if item quantity is greater than 0... So we only do this for item, but I think this get product needs to also factor in the fact that some products don't have a quantity. So it's not going to be like this. It's not going to be like this. Not like this. We can't just go through every product. Oh, wait, no, yeah. I'm trying to get, in this case, I'm trying to get the index of the products array, which does have every product. So is this going to break down at all? No. This code should still just work, right? Yeah, this will just work. It looked like budget Brad Pitt. I'll take it. Who's Dax a budget of? Also, where is Dax? Egg with beard. My word. Prime is old Ryan Gosling. Upside down Dax. I think somebody's put a picture of upside down Dax on Twitter, I think. Is this code still good? I feel like there's still code out there that's not good. Is it this code? So we go through all items. No, this is good. Let's just see if this all just works. It might just work. Might just work. Just test it, you know? Sometimes just test it. How many variants could a product conceivably have? Well, WrestleDussel, in our case, we only have one variant for each product. So I can make a lot of assumptions. Okay. I'm adding stuff to the cart. I'm going to remove, maybe remove object. Okay. Just making some changes. I go to the cart. It works! Oh, but it still lets you go past. It lets you go past it for some reason. But it did fix. Oh, no, it didn't fix it. I didn't fix it. I just happened to choose. Watch this. So if I remove that one, I just happened to choose 2 in a row. So I didn't actually fix anything. Yeah. Okay. Well, bummer. So there's still code that's messed up here. What is it? I think it's in the view. Let's see. Cart view. It's in here somewhere. I gotta think about this. I gotta think real hard. This this index, if it's used anywhere, this is not good. Right? Yeah, because cart selected. Yeah, that's it. This is the key. If anywhere I use selected, that is not based on the index in the way that we're using index here. So, but it's not just the view, right? Because we're also able to navigate. So this update selected cart item, this is also bad. This is also bad somehow. Selected equals next. We know we have max right. But what is the problem here? What is the problem here? Has anyone seen, why not create a function for the cart that gives you the length, which takes into account removed items? Yes, I like that, Lithium. There's still code out there that's not good, Ever Vigilant Batman. Yeah, I like this. So we should have, and then you can also create a visible items list. Yes, so right now I keep operating on this remote items. I think I'm trying to minimize keeping stuff in sync. So I kind of like just operating on, but I should have a way to like, yeah, I should put this in a function, right? To get the length of items in the cart. So let's do that up here. Let's do, so we have is empty. Let's do, do I want it to be on the cart state? Yeah, I guess. Length, maybe? Is that a good name, or is that gonna bite me? I think it's probably good. Or count, I don't know. But it's basically this. It's this code right here. Just doing different stuff. Like count plus equals 1. Return count, right? It's that code. if quantity is greater than 0. Why is that V? Okay. Remote items. Yeah. So now we can do that on the cart state to get the count. I'm still missing something here. So max equals m dot state dot cart dot count. Is this supposed to be -1? The number of items, if it's 2 items, then the max would be 0, 1, right? So it's that -1. Okay, but what is this not doing? That is the go way. So a visible items list can be returned from a function, then iterated on. If you use go 1.23, you can use iterators. I actually don't know. Yeah, I want to do the go way. This sounds good. I think your code needs more single letter variables and fields. That's a go thing, huh? Single letter variables, so I should just stick with that? Okay. I'm not a Go programmer, so our Go does not look very Go-like. Okay. So you're telling me, I should visible items list can be returned from a function then iterated on. If you go, I bet we used the late. I bet we're using 1.23. I don't know how to use iterators. So nothing wrong. It's just fine. Works somewhere that had a max. Okay, you guys are just talking about the name max. 1-letter variables is my biggest gripe with Go. Well, like, is it just like the culture? Is it like it's changeable, right? You could choose not to do it, or is it like you get made fun of in Go circles? Do people just tease you if you don't use single letter variables? I guess we're using it right here. I should change it. Let's just make it C. I want to be Go-like. I want to be a Go dev. Let's change this one to be C2. I guess it's items. Items. Okay. We have count, we have empty. So you're telling me to make a visible items list. Like visible. And these will be what? Terminal.cart item. Visible. Now don't do that. You overwrite your cart state. Don't really need to use 1-letter variables. Okay, I'm not going to. Standard library has 1-letter variables, but it's specifically for local scope. You don't have to do it. It's done. It's not necessarily zero. Okay. If you don't want to create a new list and maintain state, make a get visible items functions and iterate on that. Okay. Oh, you're saying I don't have to store it in state. I can just make a function, and it's gonna be on the cart state, I guess. Just like do this, and the function's gonna be visible items, and it's gonna return an array of terminal cart item like this, and you're saying I can just iterate on this. I like it. I like it. If by iterate you just mean like loop over it, which is what I think you mean. Unless there's some special, you said something about iterators. You changed for something in for C, but you already had a C variable in your function. Oh, did I break a function? Was that in this one? Oh, you're right. Yeah, I fixed it when I changed it to I. Good call though. C was the cart state. Okay, so visible items. This is gonna be. We'll do like items. Yeah, like that. And then we're gonna say for. Yeah, remote items. If. Yep. Then items equals, yep, just like that, and then return items. Okay, so now we have visible items, right? Now where do I want to use that? I want to use that. I gotta do the optimistic update on subtotal too. When you update the cart, do I need this? No, because that's product variant ID. Update, here we go. I need it in here, right? So we're setting the index to next. No, I think this is actually good. It's just in the view. just in the view down here. Down here. Okay, think. So now instead of iterating over all the items, we're just iterating over this. Oh, come on. Cart visible items, right? So now now the index is correct. This is good now. I don't need this item quantity check anymore because they all only have 0, right? Yeah. Okay. Is this good now? I think it's good now. Let's check it. I still feel like there's something weird about the fact that I was able to navigate. It was count, but you remember renamed. Yeah. Are you using some ORM? What is going on here? So we are using drizzle. What is going on? Okay. Why is my cursor gone? That's weird. We are using drizzle. I'm not really operating on the API right now. I'm just building the Go front end. Remember, terminal.shop, it's Go on the front end, JavaScript on the back end. It's the mullet stack. Okay, I'm going to go to the cart. Oh, it works. It works now. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm still confused how I was able to navigate before, how that was related to the view. Oh, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. It's fine. This all works. The last thing I need to fix, optimistic update of the subtotal. Like we're optimistically updating the quantity and the cart up in the header is all good, but then we roll in the update of the subtotal. That's no good. Let's fix that. How do I want to do that? So when you update cart right here. Sorry I use code folding so much. I'm bad. I'm a baddie. Where is it? This is the local state right here. So we say items, a pinned cart item. Does a cart item have a subtotal on it? Because that might be the problem. So here we do quantity. Now I need to also do subtotal. That's the thing? Yeah. And it's going to be what? It's going to be the quantity times the price of the product, but I don't have the product, right? Does cart item have a price on it? No, it just has product variant. So I need to get the product in this function. I don't get it anywhere else, I guess? No. Okay, that's fine. We can get the product by doing that. Feels weird because I'm already passing in product variant ID. I probably had, in whatever context I was calling update cart, I probably had information about the product, but whatever. It's Go, it's fast. We're gonna do it. So now we can say product.price. Oh no, I'm sorry, product.variance. Well, this also feels weird. Price times next, which is the quantity. What's wrong with that? Float 64. So price is an int 64 and next is an int 64, but this needs to all turn into a float 64. Okay, I think that works. That'll handle the case where it's a existing cart item. Plan skill, yes. What language? Welcome to chat, Izu. The language is Golang. Notorious, we're using bubble tea. The UI stuff is really fun. It's bubble tea. Drizzle with plan scale, that's right. What's wrong with folding? Somebody was just pointing out that like I kind of screwed something up because I had folding and I couldn't find a piece of code I was looking for. Sounds like cart item needs to have a price on it. So Lithium, I think the way it's modeled is very denormalized. And the cart item has a product variant ID, and you can look up the product variant and get the price off that. That's kind of what I'm doing here. It's a little indirection, but I think this is all correct. Maybe not the prettiest, but you know what? Is anything in Golang pretty? I just feel like I can't make code look pretty in Golang. I tweeted yesterday that I felt like I couldn't be clever. I think what I really mean is I can't make stuff look good. It just always looks bad to me. Maybe people like the look of Golang. I just don't. I don't know. So I got to handle this case now where the cart item was a new cart item. So like down here. No, I don't, because the quantity would be 0. So the subtotal would in turn, I'm going to put it in here just for completeness, but the subtotal would also be 0. Okay, I think this is going to work now. Let's just see. I think it'll optimistically update. That's the go way. I feel dirty when I use it, but it works, and it's readable. Yeah, it is readable. You blame the font? Yeah, that could be it too, Center. Could be my font that makes it look so ugly. 2 serverless functions walk into a bar. One gets kicked out because they couldn't pay their infinite bill. The other says, good thing I'm stateless, or I'd be in the same trouble. What? Why use the normalized DB model in code if you don't have to? That's a good point. Why not create your own model that's good for your UI usage? I actually love that, Lithium. Feel free to ignore me. I'm very chatty. No, I love this. I love it. I think you're right. Go get your job done. It's pretty. Yeah, I could probably clean up a lot of code if I just like massaged the data that came in a little bit. We'll do it. I'm going to look at how we could do that. Does price have decimal included? No, I forgot to divide by 100. I'm such an idiot. No, I didn't. The view does that. Okay, so let's go to our cart. And now let's see if optimistically updates. Feels good. Oh, that's a bug. So check it out. When I remove the last item from segfault, the last bag in my cart, now it looks like I'm selecting object. But when I try to add quantity to it with up, no. How do I add quantity? Plus? It's still selected on segfault. So that's a bug. Because we didn't actually update selected. Well, did we? Why is that? Because it's weird that the view is highlighting object, even though the selected index doesn't match. That's kind of weird. But there's a bug there nonetheless. We got the optimistic updates thing working. Unfortunately, that's not right either. Okay, so it's when we update quantity, it's choosing the wrong item. I know what this is. Whew, a lot of work here, you know? A lot of work to get all this working. Update cart. So it's this code. Okay, think. Think. Selected. Anywhere we use selected. No, it's not even used in update cart because we just passed the product variant ID. I know. Update cart. It's when we call update cart. Right here. This. It's not the index of remote items. This is the problem. It's visible items. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Oops. Okay, that'll work now. That'll work. It's kind of ugly. There's a lot of stuff in here that's pretty ugly. How's it selecting something that doesn't exist? Yeah, that was the problem right there. The array was not operating on the right thing. Never used Go before. What are you using for the UI? It's bubble tea. It's fantastic. Okay. Let's do this again. It's by the fine folks at Charm. Charm CLI. Look them up. Charm.sh, I believe. Let's just get a little ad going for Charm here. Let's just have their website up. They got great stuff. I don't know how they make money, if I'm being honest. I hope they make it, because I don't know how they make money. But man, their stuff's great. There's a lot of startups that I hope they make it, you know? It's that feeling where it's like, I hope they have money and make more money, because I like them. Okay, now if I do, let's remove all of these. And now if I increase the quantity, I'm increasing the quantity on the correct thing, because we fixed the bug. Okay, cool. So I can go back to the cart, or back to here, and the cart is up to date. We have 3 objects. I'm going to add a segfault. I'm going to go back to the cart. We got the segfault. We got object. Feels good. Cart view done. Done. Hour and a half in. Oh, I'd like time that exactly. That's cool. I love when that happens. When like some arbitrary like time stamp matches up with some arbitrary thing you did in code, and it all just feels so good. That just felt so good. Same with SST, Port X. The SST actually makes money. Well, at least I know how they make money. Charm might make money. I just don't know how they make money. I should ask. I feel like Terminal could do a little something. We could sponsor them when we start making money off the coffee. They got more funding around Christmas. You're talking about Charm? Still burning right now. Yeah, a lot of companies are still burning right now. I just hope they make it. Yeah, the DevTools space, a lot of money flew in over a 3 or 4 year period. DevTools was the hot thing, in the VC world. All the old white guys in San Francisco were very excited about DevTools. Did they know what DevTools were? No. Very excited. So it's very easy to raise money. All these VCs raising money from the GPs that are pouring money into DevTools because the word DevTools was very exciting. A lot of money for a few years, and that means a lot of inefficiencies. So there are a lot of DevTools companies that didn't make it or won't make it just simply because it was too easy for them to raise money. And they didn't have to figure out a business. And then they didn't figure out a business and they eventually die. And that happens to all startups outside of, it's not just uniquely DevTools thing, right? It's just the easier it is to raise money, the less you need to actually figure things out to raise money, the more likely you are to fail, which can be worrisome as a consumer since they might have to aggressively monetize in the future. Yeah, look at serverless right now. Speaking of, AJ's here. What's up, AJ? AJ can tell you about serverless. They just went to V4 and like they have to figure out how to make money on the thing. And I like Austin. I know Austin. Fan of Austin. But sometimes harsh realities of like, we don't have VC money anymore. We have to actually make money. And we've never thought about how we will do that. Or not that they've never thought about it, but that they've never had to actually do it. And it's like a little baby bird that has to learn to flap its wings and hop out of the nest. When the VC money dries up, it's like mama bird kicking you out. And if you can't figure out how to fly, then you will die. But you know what? Most startups die anyway, so it's not a big deal. It's just, it does suck how much DevTools got like this laser beam focus from VCs for a while. And it created this air of like, we all deserve amazing dev tools, and people built amazing dev tools, and then a lot of them are just going to disappear. You're so gentle and kind. Have you considered being available to give people bad news on contract? So Jay needed to fire Dax. Oh, how amazing would that be? It's just an act for the stream. See, that's what AJ actually believes, Bertrand. AJ believes that I'm a snake behind the scenes. What was the word, AJ? Serverless framework. What a cell phone. I worked there for 3 years, and yeah, not a great set of decisions. Yeah, it's tough. Dax is here. We don't because we've been merging its features into the SST console. Actually going to release. So you were here, Dax. It just took somebody saying something about SST that was incorrect. Good to know. If I just throw out some like random false facts about SST, Dax will show up. Because going to release the first set of CI features this week. Ooh, good to know. Oh, you just showed up? Okay, sounds good. Dax's alerting mechanisms went off. The Dax, what's the Dax signal? Not the bat signal, but the Dax signal. He felt a disturbance in the force, exactly. Okay. Check it out, Dax. Watch this. Look at all this stuff. You were alerted. Someone told you. AJ told you. It's fine. Somebody was like, Dax is people are talking about SST in Adam's chat. Love it. It's fine, AJ. You can tell Dax anytime you want to DM Dax and say, hey, you should join Adam's stream. I approve. You know what I mean? Did I actually just change scenes? Can you guys see my screen now? Ooh, that looks horrible. Shut up, Dax. What are you talking about? It does look actually horrible because of my font. Start over. Check it out, Dax. Optimistic updates. Watch. Boom. Boom. I'm going fast, and it's still working. Uh-oh. Did that just overwrite? Do we have 3, 6? Yeah, we got 8. It worked. Lithium. Thank you for the gift sub to AJ. Lighting is also kind of off. I know you're making that up, Bertrand. I know it. Now check it out, Dax. We're in the cart. Also optimistically updating. We're making so much progress today. So much progress. Okay, let's go to payment. Whew. Payment. I can't tell if you're feigning wows, Dax, if you're actually excited for me. The way you push buttons just kills me. Oh, Bertrand, yeah. He's a button pusher. Let me just not feigning, yeah. Right? Okay, so let's do the next thing. The next thing is payments. So this code's gonna have to work when we're done. I thought I got rid of the Born to Shine. I guess that's fine. I thought I got rid of most of the hip hop in my stream. It just doesn't fit me. Ooh, this one's a big one. So payment, turns out a lot of code. A lot of code. So what's the first? So the first page you land on, we have your payment methods listed. You have to choose a payment method. Ooh, yeah, so you go from the cart to payment. Ugh, this one's a big one. Once we get this going, we're really close. Once we get this all working, we'll be really close. Big Grams is great. I know, right? Tell Adam his code is bad, doesn't care. Tell Adam his lighting is off, cuts him to the core. That's exactly right, AJ. AJ knows me so well. Okay. Payment. Let's go ahead and do the thing that I'm going to forget to do if I don't do it right now. And that is find everywhere that payment is mentioned in this page. Yeah. Just go ahead and do that, because otherwise I will forget. Okay, let's just start at the top of this file. Sometimes you just gotta start at the top, you know? When you got everything broken, just start at the top. That's my advice for you today. Tell AJ his code is bad, doesn't care. Tell AJ his benchmark is off, cuts into the core. I do have a haircut today, so he needs to talk to the hairdresser like an extrovert. I know, I'm really bummed. Actually really bummed I have to talk to the hairdresser, but Dax will make fun of me if I don't. And I won't be able to lie to him. Okay, what's payment is undefined, huh? That's probably a skill issue. Nope, it's this. Payment state doesn't exist. Now it does. Is any of this still right? Probably not. Payment view, huh? What is that? Payment state, payment view? Are there multiple payment views? List view and form view. Oh, I don't remember any of this. This is a problem. Okay, well, about to find out. Payment switch. So there's an order state, and there's an email on the order, huh? What? What is that? I guess we might have their email address already from what? Hey Dax, does anything return email address to me? Is there anywhere in our new API that has a concept of an email address? We know their email address. No, we don't. When would we maybe have the email address? From the user me, right? Okay. But where would you get it from? Where do you set email address? Do you do it when we do the order? You store it on the user record or something? Welcome to Chat Prodigy. Okay, so if I do user.me, like in the splash screen, let's do this. Oh, I already do it. I already have the user right here. So where do I store that? It's probably on the model. Okay, so instead of m state, it's just going to be, it's going to be m user? Nope. User? What is it? Email. Just like that. Perfect. Oh, that was easy. Fixed. Okay, now the card. What was the order? What is the order state? I guess we need to just go ahead and get on this too. Oh, this is a simple one. Nope. What is this? So we have a card. None of this is right. This is all wrong. This is going to be a terminal. I wonder why I have all this state. I don't need this state. This is on the cart. The selected card and shipping are definitely on the cart. What's the difference in card and payment method? What is all this? I don't think any of this needs to exist. Payment token? I don't know what all this is, but I gotta pee, so I'm gonna do that. Is this screen related to orders at all? I'm pretty sure all of it is just cart related still. Yeah. No, this is all bad. Does interval still not work for you? You can't add products in interval, Dax. I've looked in every environment, unless you fixed it recently. It just doesn't have you haven't created like an endpoint. And I was gonna do it, but then I just was lazy and I just put it in the database directly. You added products in your local event? Oh, you did it through interval? Really? Are you sure you didn't remove the endpoint or something? Maybe you still have some local changes, or maybe you didn't do something you thought you did. I've got to go pee. Stream Deck. I got to go to my break, and I don't know how to do it. Here we go. I'll be right back. Just got to pee. You guys kept talking. Welcome to chat, Adamo. Adam Ho. Sure. What endpoint? So Dax, did you ever answer whether should I be able to add products? I feel like it doesn't work. When you live in the woods, you just go pee outside. Does it scare the bears away? You can just go pee outside in the woods. That's a thing that I've done. I've definitely done it before. Okay. Frowned upon in the burbs. Let's do this. Oh, it's fading it up for me. Look at that. I built that into my overlays at some point. I forgot. That's amazing. Cool. Okay. So none of this stuff needs to exist. I'm just going to go back to it being commented out. And that one, I'm just not on the order state right now. What is this though? Why? It's the selected, yeah, so it's the selected payment method is what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so I need to put a method on the cart state that gets the current card the current payment method, if you will. And then also, no, stop. Let's fix interval now. Really? I don't care right now. Do I have to, Dax? I feel like this is a distraction. I mean, Twitch is a distraction, but it feels like an extra distraction. I'll do it now. Fine. Let's do it down here. Interval. Nope, it's not there. It's pushd packages interval. And then you want me to run bun dev. Connection to terminal.shop closed. Yeah, Dax, fix production, please. I saw someone on Twitter saying something about how they couldn't SSH in. Could you fix that? I just, I've got too many local changes to be like bouncing around trying to fix production stuff. Bun dev. Yeah. Okay, interval connected. Okay. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna go to, what is it? Interval that. That's the one. I'm in development. This is mine. It's online. I go to product. I create product. And it does a spinner. I don't know what to tell you. Or you knew it was going to be broken. You just want to fix it. Something broke. Never mind. Okay. If I do it in production, it's a different broken issue. Return home. I think it's different. If I go to product, create product, action not found. So I don't know why in production it says that. I'm glad you got a good laugh out of this. Can you add a variant? Yes, actually, I think I can add variants. So if I go to segfault, add variant. Yeah, I can add variants. Just can't add. Oh, in dev. Let's see. Yeah, I guess so. I can add variants in dev. So I just can't add products. You've broken something. It's fine. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to go back over here and get back to work. Okay. I want to make a cart state function that does what? This cart state get payment method. I'm so torn on whether we have a concept of payment method or if it's just all card. Should we keep calling it payment methods? Wait! Why are you making the front end go? Are you kidding me? Dax, are you kidding me? Right now? Are you just having a good time? Just having a good time distracting me? Oh my goodness. I want to get this done, you know what I mean? Like I want to actually sell coffee. I think we should call it card everywhere. Okay, I was torn, but it just took you saying that, and now I'm good. We're gonna call it card everywhere. Get card, get selected card. Get selected card. I believe I should call it the selected card. Okay. What is this code doing? This code is going to say, so c.remote.selected, what is it? Card ID? Card ID. So this is a card ID. I need to look in there, so on M, oh, I don't have the model. Oh, this has to be on model. This has to be on model. That's fine. So get selected card is on the model, and it's going to be return. I'm just going to do the dumbest thing possible and see if that works. M dot payment methods. Yeah, I should name that to cards. Oh, so I'm gonna do like a loop. So for, yeah. Oh man. For, I haven't figured out. Yeah, that's it. Oh, why do I have so many new lines? Okay, state not state. M dot payment methods. If card dot ID is equal to m.state.cart.remote.card ID. There it is. If all that is true, return card. That's a card, right? Yeah. Otherwise, return nil, I guess. No. Okay. Okay. Get selected card. Does this make sense? Yeah. So I want to rename payment methods just while we're in here. And that's going to be cards. Cards. Okay, no parentheses. What? You're talking about something else. You talking about something else? You're talking about something else. Because it's hard to merge the concept of a card and bank account if we add that later. Got it. That's a good reason. Oh, no parens in if statement, fool? This is go? Did I put a parens? Where's the parens? Did I put it and it deleted it for me? Is that what happened? Okay, if card ID equals remote card ID, return card. Okay, does this make sense? Is this doing anything worth having a function for? Yeah, it's going through the cards and it's also going through the card ID. So this gets the selected card. Now let's go back over here and cardholder name. So this is just like the default value, what I can like seed it with, right? M dot get selected card. I don't like any of the options. Get selected card dot name. Oh, there is no name anymore. Why don't you have a name? Hey Dax, why don't you have the name on the card? Like the person's name. I guess can we get this from the user me record? Do we need name? Oh, maybe we don't need it. The formatter saved you. Why is get selected card on model and not cart state? Because I need the cards are stored on the model. All the list of all your cards are stored on the model. I guess I could store them in cart state. Did we need name? Why are you filling the form with your selected card? Because I want to default. Wait, why am I doing this? If they've already selected one, what am I doing? Oh, I'm just doing it with the cardholder name. I just was trying to, I guess, default their name. No, card number. What is going on? Why are we pre-filling all this? What is going on? It's the order state. So if you've already gone forward, that's what happened. If you've gone past this page, the payment page, and you come back, maybe? Is that what's happening? I don't actually know. Value is like sets the value of the input field. Yeah, I don't need to set the value of these. The email address is fine, but I don't need to set the value on these. I don't know what I was doing. I feel like this code was doing things. I mean, things looked good in the UI when I was, I don't know. All that's going away. Okay, so that was all the form building stuff. Payment switch. Okay, are we moving forward? They don't need to put an email to add a card, do they? Just need to collect whatever info the Stripe tokenization API needs. It needs email, right? It does need email. If they enter this form, it should have nothing pre-filled. Yeah, just the email address. It's gonna have the email address pre-filled. Check the Jira ticket. Why are my overlays yelling at me? What is going on? This live pair programming session or sus. Can you make sure it needs email? I'm positive. Dax, are you doing that? Just stop. Stop it. You're going viral. More data like email would be better. Is that you again, Dax? Oh my goodness, the sound. I hate you. Oh, it's not Dax. Okay, it's perpendicular. Wait, why is it's actually my thing? My thing is bugging. Why is it doing that? Okay, KM, that was real. You only did it once. Is it done? It's bugged. Are you guys just messing with me? I feel like you guys are just messing with me now. Guys, I really want to get this done. Can I please? Can I? Oh my god. Uh, okay. I'm gonna kill the overlay, which is unfortunate. I wish we could have nice things, but you guys. Okay. Well, thanks for the hype train. You lost overlay privs. Oh, Lithium, thank you so much. Oh, I just turned off the overlays when you actually did something worth celebrating, which is 10 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much, Lithium. I appreciate that. That deserved all the notifications in the world, but we have some bad actors in my chat. It might be bugged. I think it might have been bugged, but also there's some abuse going on. Okay. You're laughing, I'm glad. Thank you again. Lithium, you're the best. Imagine getting to a streamer with no overlay. Or gifting to a streamer with no... I know, right? The only bad actor here is you and what you're doing to this code. Oh my god. How about you write it, Dax? You want to do it? I'll go do something else. Adam, take 2 minutes to think about what you're trying to do. What are you talking about? I'm just trying to get the code working again. What did I do something wrong? Welcome to chat, Tensei. Unfollow, follow triggers it every time. Only crime here is having your models in your UI represent the models in the database. What do you mean? Model? Oh yeah, not like massaging them. Why are you filling a form with their card? I'm not, Dax. I commented all that out. It's good now. Clearly have lost your mind. This was code that was already in here from like months ago. So maybe I lost my mind months ago, but I'm just trying to get everything working again, okay? The models are different. Just calm down. Just calm down. Get clean card number. That's probably still legit. This is all good. Is this good? Yeah, it's good. Update payment form. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, next payment method. Next, state payment selected. What is that? What's payment state? What is this? What is this? Oh, yeah. Selected. Okay, so that's the payment method. Okay, so which payment method selected? Is that code all fine? m.cards? Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Why is that +1 though? That shouldn't be +1, right? I don't know why that's +1. I think it's because I was doing like a little box for add a new. Maybe I still am. We'll see. Okay, choose payment method. Let's see. If m.state.payment selected less than count. Welcome to chat. Whom's barfed? Did you pick this font to hurt yourself? People don't like my font. It's fine. Stripe tokenization API doesn't need email. God damn it, Dax. You're kind of driving me crazy. So you're saying I don't have to pass email? Why do we collect email then? Why? Doesn't even need name? Then why? Stripe token. Stripe. Fetch user token. Okay, Stripe token. Here we go. Stripe credit card. We pass it a card. Card params. Account token customer. Oh, that's customer ID. I bet email's in here. You're just saying we just don't need it? No, it's not even in here. What are we doing with the email then? What was the other thing you said we don't need? Name? Name. Doesn't need it, huh? Listen, Dax, this goes back. Stop looking at the code. Figure out what we need to do in the UI. But Dax, I had like all of this working. It was all working, and then you made a new API. So I'm just trying to make it work with the new API. I'm not trying to rebuild this from scratch. I don't have time for that. I'm just trying to make it work. And here's the thing. Literally the first stream that Prime and Teach did, building out the front end, they collected email. I don't know where they're putting it. I just know it's always been like that. You just clap explained. It was working until you showed up. No, it wasn't. The cart item doesn't have a price on it. I made assumptions from that. Love the stream. Thank you so much, Elusive. So listen, Dax, you can come at me that I'm collecting stuff I don't need to, and I can just think about the problem, and I'm just trying to get it working again. I'm literally just trying to make it with your new API work. I don't know why we're collecting email, but we've been collecting email from the very beginning. So I'll find out, and I'll just remove it. If we don't need to collect email, we'll just remove it. We do need to collect email, just not at the payment method step, right? We do need their email. If we don't give their email to Stripe, do you just want to do it on the address? Is that all you're saying? You just want to do the email on the address step? That's all you're saying, Dax. Because we do need their email. We can't send them receipts or anything. I'm on the phone and the stream is muted, so I can tell you're being really animated, but I can't tell what you're saying. What? Why would you be watching this stream muted? Why? Dax, why would you actually watch my stream and not listen? You'll transcribe it. Oh my god. What a mess. Okay. So I'm going to come back to why that's +1, but that's something. Previous payment method. Okay, right here. Choose payment method. Where do we actually call this? Enter. Okay, so when you're on an item, you're moving around on the items, and then you hit enter, we choose the payment method. Okay. Length of cards, state, payment selected, less than count. Just came back with popcorn. Dax is so awesome. Adam, I'm on the phone with mosquito killers. You should be happy. Oh, that is nice, actually. I'll come back to Miami if you get the mosquito situation figured out. I just can't believe you're watching my stream, not listening. So I'm talking to myself here. He's just criticizing what he sees on stream, but he's not even listening. M.state.payment selected, less than count. Okay, what? So if the selected one is less than count, I don't understand this code at all. Does anyone understand this code? Oh, what in the world is happening? He just said something really offensive. Yeah, sounds like. Okay. So I might just have to rewrite some code because I don't understand actually what's happening. Order.email, like what is the Okay. If payment selected, which is an index on the cards, if it's less than count, so if it's less than the number of cards, then it's an existing method. Otherwise, it's a new. Okay, so I'm glad I put those comments. Otherwise, you want to create a new payment method. So we create we make the view the form. Okay, but if it is an existing one, we're gonna move to shipping. We're gonna set the thing and move to shipping, right? Okay. Okay. The problem is I actually need an additional command here if I want to do this asynchronously. So shipping switch. We're gonna have to actually go into shipping. Ugh, I gotta actually get both of these back online. Oh, look at all the code that's broken. This is so much work. So much work ahead of me. Submitting. What is going on? What is going on? That's the form. Form init. Ugh. Okay, I can't deal with this file right now. I just got to go back. Back to payment. So shipping switch. This returns a command, which is unfortunate. Because I need to also pass a command in. So it's fine. I can do it here. But then I feel like all of our switch things should optionally take in a command so that we can batch them. You know what I mean? That's a whole lot of work, though. I don't want to do that work. Any plans on end-to-end testing? Yeah, Dax, any plans? Sometimes I feel like I should work with Go, then I feel like I shouldn't, but what's the right answer? Great question, Notorious. I don't know. I don't really love working with Go. but maybe I'm just a filthy JavaScript developer. I don't know. If you have a reason to build something with Go, then you know, answer is always do it in Go. The answer is use Rust. A lot of answers. There's a lot of answers out there. Okay. Well, I've got a mountain of work ahead of me, and now I'm trying to decide if I want to add to that. I feel like all these switch statements. So like if you look at where we call, let's look at like shop switch, right there. So this one is the very first one that's called, I think. Or if we have a splash switch, no. Yeah, so shop switch we call from the splash screen right here. This is the first time we call a switch. And when we do that, it returns a command. The problem is if I have additional asynchronous code I want to run. Are you listening now, Dax? You're now part of the Mosquito Joe family. That's funny. Is he going to take care of the problem? The little problem we have, 80% reduction in mosquitoes. Are you for real? Because my legs I probably had like 200 bytes. So that means I'd be down to 40 bytes. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'd like to see that get up to 90, 95, if you could. Okay. So the shop switch, we need to pass in an optional parameter. And I know Go doesn't do that. What's the whole like variadic thing? It's like I'm gonna have to like dot stuff. I need to be able to take in a command that we can batch with any additional commands. So in this case, like shop switch doesn't return a command, but some of the form ones do. You bought a new electric racket that's even better. That's nice. We're gonna get it to 100. All right, let's do it, Dax. I'll come back to Miami when you kill every single mosquito within a mile radius. You just let me know when that happens, and I'm on a plane. This is gonna suck. Can someone tell me how I can make this thing take a command? T command, maybe even an array, but I want it to be optional. I don't want this to be like you have to, but if you want to. Can someone tell me how I would do that? If I wanted to optionally bring in some commands in a Go function. It's like the whole, no, it's not a question mark. So that takes in commands that are optional. That's what you're telling me? Okay, then how would I modify this code? Well, basically I would say, but wait, this isn't right because it doesn't actually, I'm not naming the thing. Commands? Is that right? Why is it letting me do stuff that I shouldn't be able to do? Yeah, commands, and then command. Okay. Okay, so then we return, in this case, we just return commands, but that doesn't work. Does that work? No. I gotta return a single command, so I gotta return like t.batch. Performs a bunch of commands concurrently with no ordering guarantees about the results. That's fine. But what if it's null? No. What's the problem? Batch takes commands, T command, just like I'm trying to do. Oh, it doesn't need an array. You're probably telling, I bet Dax is yelling at me right now. Is he saying it? Yeah. Remove. I knew you were going to say that. I'm confused why this takes commands instead of whatever calling it doing the batch. Because right now, Dax, it returns, we let the switch calls just return the command. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we shouldn't have. No, because it might need to return some number of commands, right? El Gringo. Are you Ginjonic? I don't know what that means. Daily? Ginjonic. I don't even know what that means. So Dax, this is how we modeled it, where it returns its own command. But now I need to also have the option to pass in commands. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I see. Well, so everywhere we call these, we could just say like, we could just say im command like that and then do the batch, right? I could do like that. You think that's better? Do you think that's better? Yeah? You think that's better? Okay. Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, that is better. Okay. So this doesn't need to do any of this. Yeah. Okay. So this is just like it was. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Sure. And I don't need to do that here because I don't actually have a command. I see. It reduces it reduces a lot of code. Okay, yeah, cool. So in the case where I do need to, like in payment, when I do shipping switch here, I just need to not return that. So m command, and that's just a command. And then we could just return m command, but I'm not going to. I'm going to batch that with t batch command. What is this? It'll be like command and then my command that I want to run, which will be like function. I don't know. Like this, right? Missing comma. Where am I missing a comma? In argument list. Is this supposed to have something? LOL function. I don't know. What is it? Func. I don't actually know Go, and I'm in charge of building our front end in Go, huh? I know it's more verbose, but it seems less weird. Yeah, it's less weird, Dax. All these great stream aesthetics to use this font as a yellow strings as an anti-pattern. What's yellow strings? Welcome to chat 15 or 20. Alt J brings me life. I'm serious. Alt J is the best music that ever graced the universe. It's my favorite. Alt J is my favorite band. I'm eating dates with salted caramel while working. Dates. I just realized the Vercel Alt J connection. That's unfortunate. Okay, whatever. So this is how this is gonna work. I have some asynchronous code that needs to run where I hit the API. Why is that unreachable code? Maybe because this is bad. Maybe because this isn't actually valid anything right now. Maybe. So let's fill this code out. So shipping switch, we're gonna batch that with our asynchronous call to set the payment method. I should also update the m.state.cart.remote.card ID. This should equal, this is like the optimistic update, right? This should equal m.state.payment.selected, but that's an index. So, oh, I put this on like get selected card. I put that right there. .id, right? I don't know, this is all ugly. I hate it. I hate all of it. Adam, have you seen that YouTube video about making an Alt J song? No. They're making fun of Alt J. I don't like it. You're overriding M again. Yes. I am overriding M. Is that bad? Oh, yeah. No, it's fine. Because M is right here. Can I not do that? Maybe I can't do that. Does that have to be like that? No, it has to be like that. Can I do this? I want to override M with the changes that this thing made. No, that's fine. Okay. Can confirm. What's good, Rebels? They're not making fun of it. It's just good. Oh, they're making fun of Alt J. I'll watch the video later. Yeah. What is the name of the playlist you're listening to? I think I have a command for this. Playlist. I do. That is the playlist. It's a custom playlist of mine. Okay, so now we gotta make an API call. We gotta say m.api or client dot cart dot set card. It's gonna be in context, and then some params. Params. Yep. That's not it. Have I not imported terminal in here? I haven't. Terminal. Terminal. There we go. Okay, just need to pass the card ID. That's literally it. Card ID equals, is it F? F? Terminal.f? Yeah. Right? Yeah, field. And then the value is card ID. What is the card ID? I just did this. Yeah. It's that. Do I want to rely on that being... Yeah, it's up to date, right? State cart remote card ID. Params. Like that. Set card. And then the response. Do I need the response? Return. I guess I need like a card updated. Yeah, what's wrong with this? If doesn't equal nil. Okay, I need like a payment updated. Let's do this. Type payment or card updated. Card updated. Selected card updated? I don't know. Selected card updated. Struct. Should be message. And it's just gonna have the okay bool. I think. I don't know. Is that right? I think so. It's gonna be like response.result is a what? String? Oh, it's just a string that's gonna be like okay or something. So this is not gonna return that though. This is gonna return a new selected card updated message. Okay, true. I don't know. Yeah, it's just fine. Should I put the selected card ID on here instead? I guess I could, yeah. Card ID. So here, this would be card ID. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm just saying card ID. Like that. No. M.get selected. This is such a nightmare. Card ID. Card ID. Card ID. Oh my god. Cannot use card ID. It's supposed to be. It's a string. It's a string. Okay, response. I'm not using response because what am I going to do with response? I don't even need it. I don't even need that response. If there's an error, then there's an error and we'll do stuff. I'm not doing anything yet, but then we're just going to return that. Okay. This doesn't seem to be going well. Maybe start over. Just remove the and from the line above. I guess I'm gonna build a whole local first sync system and go, huh? Yeah, that'd be great. I see why this is awful. It's really awful. You can't return response from this function. Uh, it needs to be something that I can key off of. I guess I don't have to wrap this, but I actually want to provide the card ID, I think. Maybe I don't. So are we porting web rendering patterns to the terminal now? Yeah, but isn't response strongly typed already? It is, you're right. So I don't need the wrapper, but the response doesn't have the card ID on it. Is that okay with you? Do I need the card ID? I guess I don't. I guess I don't. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should have it there. So you're saying remove the and remove the and from the line above. What line above? This one? Oh. I love when I create. That was actually a Copilot. That was a Copilot fail. That wasn't my fault. Yeah, so I'm doing the message thing. It does feel weird to wrap it. I don't know. There's so many things in this thing that feel weird, and I feel like I'm going to want to just rip it all out. And maybe you can just rip it all out and make it all look better, Dax. You can do the thing you do. What was I doing with the user email there? I don't know. Email, let's just get rid of all the email. What is that code? Oh my goodness. So we're getting rid of the email. I feel like I'm going to wish I had this when I do the address. Let's just go to address. Oh, there's no address. Shipping. Is it called shipping? Let's go to the form. I'm going to just drop it in here for now. I know that's all broken, but I'm going to wish I had it later. And I don't want to have to go to GitHub or whatever. Okay, cardholder name. You're saying we don't even need the name. You build features, I build features for features. Exactly. Do I not even need the cardholder name, Dax? You're saying I shouldn't even pass it to Stripe? We don't want that in Stripe? I feel like we should have that in Stripe. Even if they don't require it, I feel like it'll be helpful to have that information in Stripe. I know, I'm not saying they don't technically not need it. I'm just saying I think we should pass it so that we have that metadata in Stripe. It will come in handy at some point. We don't need it as part of the card tokenization. You're not, but like sometime we're not going to be like looking at raw payment methods and like, man, I wish I had the name on this one. I know we'll collect it somewhere else. I'm just saying, is it painful? Is it bad to include it here? Is it bad for the user to have to type their name in? I guess they already have to type it on shipping. Okay, we'll just remove it. We'll just remove it. I don't care. Whatever. Remove that thing. I don't care. Okay, so we're not setting the value on any of these. Okay, how far away are we here? We're pretty far away from actual working code. So that's okay. Well, we're getting it. We're into the form update, which is good. We're actually getting kind of far. So all this code is good. Next payment premium, choose payment method. I still don't understand how I was doing the new thing, but I think we'll get there here soon. List update, that's fine. So when we did the shipping switch, that's what I just did. Did I do all this right? So I'm batching the command that comes back. That's the actual command to like to initiate the shipping form or initialize or whatever. I'm batching that with a function that calls get or set card, cart set card, and that returns this selected card updated message. I don't actually need to do anything with it. It's just if there's an error, we need to return like a thing that reverts it back or something. The payment method is associated with the customer, so I figured we don't need it, but it also just collect whatever Stripe's checkout page does. Well, the Stripe checkout page collects email and name, so I'm pretty sure. What's up, Naxo? I'm pretty sure Stripe's checkout page, not as part of the card. Oh, okay. Like that form's doing double duty. It's doing more than that. Oh, look at this. Aerospace bug maybe getting fixed. The only bug I've really encountered. What's up? Welcome to chat, Saint Rabbit. Welcome. Okay, so Choose payment method. I think all this code is good. I'm just ignoring this message for now because I literally don't know what I would do with the information. We already set it on the model optimistically here. It's just the error case where I need to figure out, I gotta figure out error handling all over the place. So that's just a thing that's gonna have to happen at some point. Okay, choose payment method, works. Works probably. Most likely. Payment list view. Okay, why is all this commented out? So, okay, did I comment anything else out that I need to come through and I hate you. I hate you. There we go. Let's see. For im.cards. Format last, let's rename this to card. Or C if we want to be real Golang-like, right? Am I right? I'm a Go dev. I know these things. Expiration. So what does it have? It has a year and a month. Format expiration expects what? A string. It should not. It should expect a terminal expiration. Card expiration is a struct. Look at that. I want to know what it looks like. Month and year are float 64. Cool. So now all this code is bad. It's all bad. I think it's going to be way simpler. Because I don't have to do any of this. It's literally just this. Expiration dot month. And expiration dot year. Why is that mod 100? Why would that be mod 100? Dax, do I still need that? Let's enable Afterpay. That's funny. You sent me a screenshot. It doesn't even ask for zip. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Most cards reject without the info. Let's Klarna coffee. That was good. Can I pay in Twitch subscriptions? Yes. Dax, so I still need this mod 100. I don't know what that's about. Year is just going to be like a 4-digit thing, right? Oh, if I mod 100, do I just get the right? Oh, yeah. Float 64. Why is year a float 64? Why is anything in this SDK the type that it is? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's wrong with this? Can I not mod a float? I probably can't. Why is it a float? I don't understand. I don't. It shouldn't be, right? Let's do this. I gotta restart NVim because it did the current working directory thing. That's driving me crazy. So if I go to the let's go to the API. What was it? The card expiration. Our card schema. Here we go. Here. Card info expiration Z number. Z number. I love saying that with Zod stuff. That's from our open API spec. Yeah. I guess, or it's what Stainless did with Z number. Made it a float 64. That's weird because it made the other thing we were just talking about the other day an int 64. Maybe we need to narrow that down to an int. Oh, okay. Number.int, or do you not need number if you do int? Is it just int? No, it is number int. Just like that. I can recreate a Stainless thing if I need to. Yeah, it needs to be an int. Okay. Let's do the Stainless thing. So I just made that change. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do... what am I going to do? Bun run SDK. It's an int. Just hit your endpoint. No, it didn't fix the SDK. It didn't fix the SDK, Dax, right? I gotta fix the SDK. It fixed your endpoint? What do you mean? The dock endpoint? Oh, you just hit it. I see. You're just saying like you're able to hit my local one. That's pretty cool actually. So you can hit my stage even though it's running locally for me because you have CloudFront in front of it. That's cool actually. Everyone hit it. Let's not maybe. Just testing to see if that fixed it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to generate the SDKs now. Yeah, that's a cool side effect of the actually running a CloudFront distro in this situation, because you can actually hit my stage. Go look at your function logs. It's probably getting murdered. Let's see. Oh, geez. Guys, would you calm down? Everybody doesn't need to hit it. Dax, why'd you do that? Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that, huh? I mean, it's cool. It costs $1 every time. Yeah. Oh my god, it's getting literally hammered. Guys, Twitch chat, calm down. It's hosted on Vercel, RIP. Welcome to chat, Indifferent Ghost. Hey Dax, would you maybe stop telling people to do things like that? I feel like it's going to slow down this generation of SDKs. I need to generate the SDKs, people. It's literally not generating it, so I hope you guys are happy. That's from yesterday. Yeah, it's not doing it, so that's fun. I don't actually know if it's related, but I want to blame you guys. I just posted that you're on Twitter. Awesome. Okay, everyone stop. My Mac can't take it. It's true. It's also hitting a Cloudflare worker. Pushing that link to my click farm. You guys are funny. It's like opening Pandora's box. Yeah, you guys really, you're clicking a lot. Oh, it's still generating, so it's not done yet. It's not done. Presumably it will finish at some point. So proud of my new spinners. Oh, I didn't update. I haven't updated SST, so these are not new spinners, but I'm glad you're proud of them. Oh, you said wait, did you update? I didn't. I forgot. But I will. I'm mining Bitcoin on M's laptop right now. That's funny. I'm going to have to go here pretty quick because I got to eat some breakfast. And go for a walk. And something else I forgot. What else did I forget? Hey Dax, have you been getting a bunch of new follows on Bluesky ever since we had Dan on? I feel like people listen to that episode and they're like, oh, Adam and Dax are on Bluesky. It won't give me root. That's good. At least there's that. At least you don't have root. Is it still done? Oh, it's done. Where's the PR? Does it not create one if there's already an open PR? Bummer if that's the case. That's a bummer. Are you gonna fix prod, Dax, by the way? Could you fix prod so people can play around with it? Okay, I'm gonna close this one. Maybe that'll help. Close. I would fix prod, but I'm busy making fun of you. Yeah, I can tell. I think it just updates the existing PR. Did it though? I don't. Oh, 1 minute ago. It sure did. Cancel. Did I already close it? Can I reopen it? Yeah, I can reopen it. That's funny. My bad. Rebase and merge. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. So it's been 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Let's get this. What do I want to get done before I get off here? Anything? We made some progress. Not a lot. Not enough, to be honest. It's never enough, though. It's never enough. You know what I mean? Such is life. So now this should be, if we go back all the way over here, year should be an int64. It is not. Oh, I haven't updated go.mod. Nope. It's that one. And then, oh, jeez. Go mod tidy. We are going to sell coffee again someday. It's going to happen. I can feel it. We're gonna get there. Okay, that's updated. I guess I can kill these processes because they're not doing anything for me right now. Okay, this should now be an int64. Whenever my LSP kicks back in, where's my LSP? Where's my LSP? Come on now. int64 feels good. So that all should just be good now. format expiration, done. I really would have liked to have like had all the code working on this page. I hate stopping my stream in the middle of a page being this broken. What is this? Stripe card token. Oh, I'll have to get back to that. When you create a new Stripe, yeah, we'll do that. We'll get there. Return imp. So this is where we make the call to get the Stripe token. What is all this order? State order, huh? What is going on? Why am I setting it all on this order thing? That's so dumb. Okay, good time to stop. Hey Dax, are you gonna stream or? Oh, I guess we're gonna record a podcast. So you will stream, but not yet. I gotta go eat breakfast first. Can I go eat breakfast and then we can record? I know it's later. That's gonna make it later than normal. Worst thing about SST is the resource URLs using a trailing slash, which is an achievement. Welcome to chat, Cuban. Are you using OX Pronto or Proto font? I am not. The podcast, me and Dax's podcast, is Tomorrow FM. Somebody asked me something. No, not Proto font. It's oh no, Dylan, I'm literally leaving. I guess that's okay. Thank you so much for the raid, Dylan. We're gonna raid somebody else. So everyone that just joined from Dylan's raid, we're on our way to something. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna raid somebody. So I was gonna tell you what font I use, and I don't remember. I literally don't remember. Okay. Hono. What about Hono? Oh yeah, we're using Hono. Do we record now, Dax? Did you hear me about breakfast? Where is the code? I'm sorry, Ryan. You guys showed up as I'm literally leaving. Welcome to chat, Charstring. Where is the EXE? Welcome, Salmon. Okay, here we go. Rating PG-13. Yeah, you know, sometimes I get a little spicy, Dax. Sometimes I get a little spicy. Showing your code is definitely not safe for children. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm so appreciative, Dylan. Really am. I'm sorry that I'm leaving right as you guys are showing up. Welcome, everybody, and let's go raid somebody. I'm gonna go to my stream deck. It's been fun. It's always fun. Maybe we could do it again sometime.